Hi, I'm Ray Cassar. I've been a criminal defense attorney for the past 35 years, and I've probably handled every type of criminal case you can imagine. I wanted to take a minute to offer some basic advice to people that find themselves in trouble. So we start with this topic. So you've been charged with a crime, what do you do? Well, I think the first and the foremost thing to do is to remember not to make a statement. It's really, really important. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Unfortunately, most police officers, they don't take the time to explain that to you. Even though it's considered your Miranda rights, sometimes they don't tell you that you have the right to remain silent, and they simply want to question you, and they simply want to ask you, so what happened here? You're unsuspecting, you think you want to cooperate, and you make some admissions, then unfortunately come into court against you. So it's really, really important to know that when you're under investigation or you're charged with a crime, you do not want to make a statement that's going to be used against you. The second thing that you need to consider once you're charged with a crime, you really need to consider carefully hiring an attorney. You want a criminal attorney. You don't want someone who does a little bit of criminal law and a lot of divorce work. You want someone who specializes in criminal law. And the reason that you want that is this is your life on the line. This is a serious thing that could affect your family. It could affect you. It could send you to jail or prison, or it could have implications later on in life with job opportunities. So you want to make sure you get the best defense you possibly can right up front. The next thing that you want to consider with this criminal attorney is how many years of experience does he have? You do not want to find someone that just passed the bar and is just hanging on their shingle, and they're going to be able to do this case for you really, really cheap because they have no business. This is your life on the line. Get someone who knows what they're doing. You want to feel comfortable with the person that's going to represent you on this criminal charge. You want to make sure that this person is familiar with this type of case and is extremely familiar with the court that it's going to be handled in. And the reason for that is you want to make sure that they know who the prosecutor is. They want to know who these judges are. It's important that they can give you the guidance of what to expect from the prosecutor's office and from the judges that you're going to appear on. So when you're interviewing with the attorney, don't feel pressure. It is very, very important that you don't feel rushed. And a good sign is if the attorney keeps looking at his watch, he's probably not the right attorney for you. You want to make sure that the attorney finds out about your life, takes an interest in your life. This is a guy that's going to be standing next to you in a courtroom, going to be advocating to a judge and before a prosecutor why you're a good person, why this case should either be thrown out or it should be minimized or reduced or dismissed, hopefully dismissed. But you want to make sure that this attorney knows who you are and takes a serious interest in your life. Don't be afraid to ask about fees. You know, that's an interesting topic amongst many attorneys. I think that you should be able to ask direct questions about fees and have it clarified for you. You should not worry about leaving an office with it, without having a good understanding of what this is going to cost you. Most good attorneys are going to write a fee agreement indicating what they're going to do and how much it's going to cost. The interesting thing about criminal attorneys is we generally charge a flat fee as opposed to an hourly, and that could have some great benefits for you. With an hourly rate, you're concerned about every phone call you make to that attorney. You're concerned about every minute that he's spending on your case because he's billing you for that time. That's why I think it makes more sense to request or ask for a flat fee, and that's what our office typically does. The other thing that you want to look for is look for reviews. You know, we do that every time we purchase things, every time we go shopping, we're looking for a review of the item, of the product. You should look for reviews of the attorney. You want to see what other people are saying about this person. If you're getting reviews that are simply, he was good, that's not going to cut it for you. You want to make sure that you're seeing reviews that talk about this person as a good counselor, as someone who is interested in you, knows about you, and cares about you and your family. This is a huge decision to make when choosing an attorney. You want to make sure that you take your time. Don't be rushed. Don't be pressured. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to make a decision tonight or that afternoon, otherwise the police are coming to get you and your life is going to be over with. That would be a mistake. Take your time. How do I differ from other criminal defense attorneys? Well, there's an easy explanation for that. I truly love what I do, and that really gives me an advantage. Every time I step into the courtroom, I want to fight for my client. I want to help my client. I enjoy doing this for a living. I wouldn't be doing it for the past 35 years if I didn't enjoy it. And that's an advantage that I truly do have every time I walk into the courtroom. If you need any help with anything, even if it's just to get some general advice, please feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to do that.